Hello everyone, today we will discuss the main points of the chapter number 3 of Geology, Motions of the Earth. So let's start. So what is axis? An imaginary line running through the Earth on which Earth rotates is called axis. What is orbit? And fixed path on which Earth revolves around the Sun is called orbit. What is orbital plane? The plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. The axis of the Earth is tilted 23.5 degrees. It makes an angle of 66.5 degrees with the orbital plane of the Earth. What is rotation? Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its axis. Second movement of the Earth is revolution. What is revolution? The movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. It takes 365 days and 6 hours 9 minutes and 9.54 seconds to make one revolution around the Sun. We ignore the rest part from 365 days for the sake of convenience. 6 hours saved every year are added to make 1 day over a span of 4 years. This surplus day is added to the month of February. Thus, every 4th year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is called a leap year. Find out when will the next leap year will be. Because this year, 2020 is a leap year. So yes, the next leap year will be 2024. It is clear that the Earth is going around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. Elliptical means oval shaped. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring and autumn seasons. Seasons change due to the change in the position of Earth around the Sun. Look at this picture. You will see that on 21st June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun. The rays of the Sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. As a result, these areas receive more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat as the rays of the Sun are slanting. The North Pole is inclined towards the Sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months, since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting light from the Sun. It is summer in the regions north to the equator. The longest day and the shortest night at these places occur on 21st June. At this time in the southern hemisphere, all these conditions are reversed. It is winter season there. The nights are longer than the days. This position of the Earth is called the summer solstice. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn receives direct rays of the Sun as the South Pole tilts towards it. As the Sun's rays fall vertically at the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south, a larger portion of the Southern Hemisphere gets light. Therefore, it is summer in the Southern Hemisphere with longer days and shorter nights. The reverse happens in the Northern Hemisphere. This position of the Earth is called the winter solstice. Do you know that Christmas is celebrated in Australia in the summer season? Yes, because when it is winter in the Northern Hemisphere, it is summer in the Southern Hemisphere, and Australia is located in the Southern Hemisphere. On 21st March and 23rd September, on 21st March and 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring in the southern hemisphere. This is opposite on the case of 21st March, when it is spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. Thus, you find that the equal days and equal nights in the both hemisphere. So, we will learn about eclipses. So, what is an solar eclipse? When moon moon moves around the earth on its tilted orbit in the March season and the September, there are lunar eclipses when moon's orbit is straightened. Moons come after the sun and a shadow is formed on the earth. We cannot see the sun. So it is called solar eclipse. What is lunar eclipse? As same as the solar eclipse, when worth of the shadow of the earth falls on the moon, it is lunar eclipse as we cannot see the moon. Don't be confused between the new moon night and lunar eclipse. There are two forms of shadows. One is umbra and second is penumbra. Penumbra is a lighter shadow and umbra is a darker shadow. Now this was all for today and time for a comment question which you have to answer in comment boxes. These are fill-ups. I am giving you 5 fill-ups. You have to answer in one word. First, a leap year has dash number of days. The daily motion of the earth is dash. The earth travels around the sun in dash orbit. The sun's rays fall vertically on the tropic of dash on 21st June. The days are shorter during dash season. So, it was our 5-minute revision of chapter number 3 of Geology, Motions of the Earth. We have revised whole chapter in such a short period of time. So, please watch my previous video of Geology. I will meet you in my next video with another subject and another topic. Till then, bye.